Hello, good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're live. I'll be answering your questions, be helping you out with your businesses right before Christmas. At the end of this Q4, we'd love to help you with any challenges, anything to prepare for Q5, which is the first quarter of the year, which will be massive for health and beauty brands, pain relief brands, brands that are selling problem-solving products. It will be an amazing quarter. So I want to get you ready for that. I want to share with you something that's working for our business right now, and also answer any of the questions to help you guys out with your businesses. So drop your questions in the chat. If you need any help, whether it's product research, funnels, Facebook ads, making more money with your ads, creatives ads, anything that that is a part of your e-commerce business, would love to help you out. Share some insights, share some resources with you. Before we get started, want to make sure that you can hear me okay, you can see me okay. So just drop one in the chat if you can see me okay, if you can hear me okay, and also start dropping your questions here. I already see some questions coming in. Beautiful. Amin Gasimov, I'm good, my man. How are you? Keep it English. Keep it English. So yeah, drop your questions in the chat, and I will be answering those for you. Amazon. I don't know what that means. Drop your questions here. Drop one. Wonderful. All right. So the first question is, how much overall budget do I need to start with dropship? So how much budget you need to start? How much budget do you need to start with your e-commerce business? In my experience, you need to start with at least a few $100. If you want to go organic route. If you want to go paid advertising route, then you need at least a few $1,000s. That's in my experience, because with organic, you wouldn't have to spend money on ads, which is the biggest expense in e-commerce business when you're starting out. You can build your Shopify store with a free trial. You don't have to pay for that. You can build your, all the apps. You can also have free trial with other things. You can also get free trials with. Other than that, dropshipping platforms like ZenDrop, CJ Dropshipping, you can source product without spending money up front. So literally all of the elements, all of the things you can get dialed in without spending money up front. And then you sell your products on TikTok, you create videos, just replicate the videos from existing successful videos, just to create them for yourself. And that's how you get traction. If you go paid route, you have to follow the same process. Find the product, build a website, but then run ads. And that will take you probably a few $1,000s to dial in. So that is the range. Hey, any good resource for learning media buying? The best resource on planet Earth is my YouTube channel. Literally, you will learn more about media buying and e-commerce there than anywhere else in the world. Also, my partner Mark builds brands. He has this amazing channel as well. So I'll drop both of these channels here. Give us a follow, watch some videos. Like literally everything you want to know is there. What is the best gateway payment to use? It depends what country you're in. Depends how much volume you're pushing. It depends what country your business is established in. For example, you can be based in Europe. Your business might be in the US. So you can get payment gateways for US business. You also can be based in the United States. Then you have access to a lot more payment processors. Like, for example, I have access to probably like 30 different payment processors. That is one of the reasons why I decided to move to the United States, to have access to all of that good stuff. But yeah, please, Muat, please DM me. I'll see exactly how I can help you. Maybe I can introduce you to some good people, depending on the volume right now in your business. That is very, very important. Tell me about Facebook ads. Tell me what to tell you. How can start Amazon FBA? Okay, please be more specific. The more specific you can, the more specific question you can ask, the more specific answer I can give you. So that is also just very good skill set to have. When you are asking a question, try to make that question as specific as possible. Don't make it like too generic, because then I'll give you generic answer. And I don't want to give you generic answers. I want to give you specific answer. And so that's what I would recommend. All right. Reality of dropshipping profits and revenue. I mean, if you do dropshipping the standard way, the old way, general dropshipping way, your profits will probably suck. If you do it the right way, the branded way, you turn your dropshipping store into a brand. And by the way, I have this tremendous resource when it comes to building brands out of dropshipping stores. Like literally this process outlines everything step by step. If you hit me up on Instagram and just DM me brand, I will send you that whole document. So basically transitioning from dropshipping into a proper brand, I have the whole document outlines all the moving parts, all the things that you need to put in place in order to facilitate that transition, like packaging, product quality, shipping times, like all of the things that you need to put in place. Just DM me brand on Instagram and I'll send it over to you. How many winning creatives do you need to scale to 10K a day? Antvaro's best. In order to scale to $10,000 a day, sometimes you just need one creative. Like one creative can get you there. Now, whether it will sustain you for a long time at 10K a day, probably not. Probably will stay there for like a week or two, most of the cases. But you can get there by just having one solid winning creative. But if you want to have those numbers consistently, you need between 2 and 5 winning creatives. That's in my experience. And that also predicated on images versus videos. Videos spend a lot more, and videos can sustain a lot higher volume than images can. Because images, people see them, people either like them or not, people moving on. Videos, people watch them, they're getting more educated on the product. So overall, they have a lot higher potential. But it also depends which products you sell. If you sell in jewelry, you can get away with just image ads. Those are very easy to put together. You can test a lot of them, and you can get to 10K a day, no problem. What is the least budget you would recommend for starting business on Shopify, please? So I'm on Laval. I already answered this before, but this is between few $100s. If you're just starting with TikTok organic, you're not spending money on ads, or few $1,000s at least if you want to use paid traffic channels like TikTok ads or Facebook ads. There's only 2 ways that I know of that you can build e-commerce business, because once you have the store, once you have the products, the only thing you have to take care about is getting customers, getting traffic to your website. And that is the most important skill set that you need to acquire, how to profitably drive traffic to your website so that it turns into sales and it turns into profit for yourself and your business. Would you suggest using gem pages for creating custom landing pages and advertorials? Yes. It's a great platform. Not super like sophisticated, but it gets the job done, converts. So yeah, I would highly recommend it. Is the electric massage comp with red light therapy saturated? It is not. It is not. There are a few people selling this product, but if you know how to make better ads, you can definitely sell many, many units of that product. It addresses the hair growth problem. So it's a big problem to have. It's like millions of people. If you think about it, millions of people having that problem with their hair. If your goal is to acquire, let's say, I don't know, 10,000 customers or 100,000 customers, that's a very small fraction of that market. So you can absolutely go after it and get some good traction. All right. So, hello, Alex. I ordered the custom packaging for my product to make a branded website. Before that, I test. All right. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Order custom packaging, custom website, branded website. Go make some money, Isa. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Alex, I've been watching your old videos like from 4 years ago, students interview. It is wild. And my business is thriving, applying the wisdoms. Unemployed CEO. Great stuff. Great stuff, my man. Great stuff. Keep watching. Keep watching. A lot of great stuff is coming to YouTube. Some great interviews, great conversations, great content to help you guys out with your businesses. Keep building, my man. And by the way, for those of you that already have a good momentum in your businesses, I have this amazing event coming up in Dubai where we will bring in 200 best e-commerce entrepreneurs on the planet. Drop it here. This is called Elite Mastermind event. So 200 e-commerce entrepreneurs that are doing numbers as a minimum, like $50,000, $100,000 a month. That's like a minimum. Many entrepreneurs are doing at least $100,000 a month. Some are doing millions of dollars per month, about 20% of those. And so we'll be meeting up in Dubai, an amazing location, amazing event, amazing speakers, amazing experience in a beautiful city of Dubai. So if you want to join us, it's end of November, right after Affiliate World. We'd love to see you there in person, but this is only for experienced entrepreneurs. So if you're not doing numbers, if you don't have business that's already has some momentum, it probably won't be a good fit for you. We are qualifying people very hard. We're asking you some questions. You have to jump on a call with my team member. We'll ask you some questions. We want to make sure that the quality of attendees on this event will be the highest possible. Like, you're just like, these experienced entrepreneurs coming together, sharing ideas, sharing insights, sharing what's working, sharing insiders, sharing contacts, sharing everything that's working in their businesses to help each other out. Like, how cool is that? Like, I'm part of many masterminds myself, and those are my favorite things. Like, you come to the event, you meet someone, they give you a piece of advice, you apply it, boom, your business is doubled. So that is the type of event. Our events are top-notch, phenomenal. I think best in the industry right now. I would say that. A lot of people say that. So check it out. Just Elite Dubai, right? But this is not for people that are starting out. So I would not recommend for beginners to apply. Please do not. Please. Only for experienced entrepreneurs that are already doing value. All right. So many questions here. Beautiful. All right. I'm dropshipper from Italy. Do you think that the most margin in dropshipping is the exit? So there's two ways to make money from your e-commerce business. Number one, you just run it for profit. You make a lot of profit every year. You take the money out of business. Number two, you build the business for the exit. And when you're building business for the exit, then you would reinvest a lot more into the business to make the business more sustainable, to build more systems, to have some custom content, to hire influencers to promote your brand. So you would go a lot more long-term in your approach if you're building the business for the exit. For most people, probably that's not applicable. Most people just want to make money from their business so they can buy whatever they want. Lamborghini, house, take care of their family. So if that's you, just focus on profitability. If you want to build long-term value, then you would focus on the exit, but just realize that short term, you might not make as much profit because you will have to reinvest back into the business, into customer experience, into your team members. So short term, you might not be as profitable, but long term, you'll definitely build something that you can exit. Let me know if that makes sense, Giovanni. And if yes, okay, what's the question? Okay, agency accounts mandatory for scaling? And if yes, what is the best provider to get access? So for that, please DM me, Boris, please DM me on Instagram. I'll share with you some contacts on Instagram. And then we will just take it from there. I'll share some contacts. I'll ask you some more questions, see if I can help you with any other resources, and we will take it from there. What do you think of organic dropshipping? Especially right now, I see tons of new dropshipping stores that are blowing up. 100%. Organic dropshipping is a way to do it if you don't have a lot of capital. If you have capital, I would recommend to use paid ads, either TikTok ads or Facebook ads. But if you don't have a lot of money, organic dropshipping is great. And for that, I have some amazing tutorials on my YouTube channel. And also I have inside of the Brand Builders Academy, our coaching program, we're showing you exactly how to do organic dropshipping. Some of our members are doing $30,000, $40,000 a month profit from organic dropshipping without spending any money on ads. Like literally without spending any money on ads. Profit, 30, 40K, very decent. Working from home, like dream job. So if you want to do that, just DM me on Instagram. DM me right here on Instagram, and I'll see exactly how I can help you out. That's my Instagram, by the way, here. It's Alex Fedotov, 3F. One way or another, just let's connect on Instagram. Don't be shy. Shy people don't get rich. All right, so, hey, Alex, I ordered custom packaging for my product to create a branded shop, but I have not tested any ads yet. However, I already conducted extensive research on the market. Would you suggest to test ads first? I would recommend to get your ads out as quickly as you can, right? Obviously, you want to have some foundation in place. You want to have a nice website, nice ads, but just get it out, because this way you get data from the market. You see what to adjust, whether it's your website, whether it's your ads, but you at least making those decisions based on data. You're not making those decisions based on the assumption of your data, if that makes sense. So make sure that you are testing some ads. So let me know if that makes sense, sir. How long does it take to master funnels, advertorials, and VSL, or combine? How much time if work hard? I mean, you can get pretty decent at it, like in 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months, if you just go all in, focus on learning, applying, join some masterminds, join our e-commerce scaling secrets community. It's our community where we'll literally show you everything, and we'll guide you, and we'll give you feedback so you can learn a lot faster. And you also get connected with some of the highest level e-commerce entrepreneurs that are already doing that. So you can ask them questions as well, like literally, I mean, the whole package. So fan of DTC, DM me via cell. DM me via cell on Instagram. Would love to help you with some resources. Would love to see how we can support you in any way possible. So, can you turn an organic dropshipping store into one with paid ads if you succeed in getting videos viral and start making sales? How possible it is to run paid ads for a product with low margins? Tricky. But you can run TikTok ads for sure. Once you have organic content that lands well on TikTok, you can run paid ads to it. TikTok Shop, for instance, has this program where you can run paid ads to your TikTok Shop listing, and you can amplify some of these posts that have done well organically, and that's how you can amplify your success with paid ads. Not all of the products probably like you can run with Facebook, because if you're selling your product for like $15, $20, it will be hard to make it work. But if you're running it on organic, and then you amplify it inside of the TikTok platform, then you can have a lot higher chance of success. Also, CPMs on TikTok are just lower, right? So that's the upside. Let me know if that makes sense. I've heard people getting $4 to $8 CPS, but how true is this? You probably can get it, but not on a high scale. Like on a lower scale, you probably can get some sales, but sustaining those CPAs on higher level with Facebook is pretty tricky. All right, Jack Tran, my man. Just switch to funnelish, and I love the customizability. Only thing is switching to private merchant accounts with NMI. Yeah, that's one of the tricky points of funnelish. Which merchants do you recommend getting set up with? I like checkout.com. It's a good one. It integrates with funnelish, no problem. It's less strict, a lot less strict than Stripe, and you can do some decent volume there. If you want introduction, Jack Tran, please DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is Alex Fedotov, 3F at the end. DM me here. Don't be shy. And we'll connect there. I'll introduce you to checkout.com people. and then I'll see how I can help you in any other way. So yeah, by the way, everyone watching, just shoot me a message. Shoot me a message. Alex Feretov, 3F at the end. Love to connect. Would love to chat with you. See how I can help you with any resources, any templates, documents. I have so many of those. I have product research. I have Facebook ads. I have funnels. I have VSLs. I have advertorials. I have creatives. I have feedback score. I have ad accounts. I have like literally all of those things that you might be struggling with. I have solutions for all of those. I have documents that outline. I have tutorials. Like literally, I have the full menu. It's like imagine you come to the store, not to the store, to the restaurant, and they have like a full menu, right? So you just like come in and like, shit. I mean, there's like so many different things. Like you're like, should I get a filet mignon, or should I get like ribeye? Or maybe I should get like a Caesar salad or stone crabs. You get all of that. Got all of that. The whole menu. So don't be shy. Reach out. Alex Feretov, 3F at the end. Let's connect there. And I'll send you some good stuff depending on the problem that you're currently facing. If you don't have any problem, good for you. But I doubt it. If you're in business, you're an entrepreneur. Sometimes I have these calls with entrepreneurs, like, and I'm asking them, what's the biggest challenge in your business right now? It's like, everything is good. Everything's good. I'm like, no shit. No shit. Seriously, like no problems at all. It's like, yeah, maybe there's a little problem here. And then there is here, and then there's here. And then that conversation basically unlocks 20 different things in their business, 20 different problems that they're facing right now in their business. I'm like, good. We started with 0. Now we're at 20. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep fixing. Let's keep fixing your business. That's why I'm doing these calls right now, to help you out with your business. To help you out. All right. So yeah, make sure you DM me on Instagram. Don't be shy. Shy people don't get rich. I learned that recently. No, I learned that a long time ago. But all right. So, okay. How do you manage retargeting? I should probably get more serious. Should I get more serious? No. Fuck that. How do you manage the retargeting in Facebook? Just set up basic retargeting campaigns. By the way, I have resource on Instagram. DM me retargeting on Instagram. I'll send you my retargeting cheat sheet. You set up retargeting for video viewers, 50% at least. You set retargeting for page engagement, Instagram engagement, people who added to cart last 14 days. And that should be a good starting point. That should be and the website visitors last 14 days. That should be a good starting point for your retargeting. It should be the most profitable campaign in your ad account. So, and then have a combination of creatives, of ads in these ad sets, the best images. Also have some custom images that tackle a specific objection. Like, for example, if you're shipping from US, like you can say like, hey, 3-day shipping from US, right? As one of your retargeting ads. If you have some social proof, some testimonials, run those as retargeting ads. So you basically want to cover as many different objections that customers would have about your product and answering those so you can get them over the board and buying your product. Let me know if that makes sense. Giovanni, my Italian friend. Why do sales drop every time after the morning? Why do my sales drop every time after the morning? Maybe because if you're selling a particular product where people driving to work, maybe they're thinking about that product or that problem they're facing in their life right now. And then after that, maybe, they're busy, right? So that could have to have, could be correlated. See, I'm still learning English. 8 years ago, I didn't speak English, so I'm still learning that. And so just downscale during that period of time, and then morning you can just bid higher. and you can play some surf scaling. By the way, I have some amazing video on surf scaling on my YouTube channel. Like very, very specifically outlined strategy. I'll show you also how to set it up. It is called, how it's called? It's called How to Scale Facebook Ads. Let me see here. Scaling. Scaling is scaring. Scaling is fun. Yeah, this one. It looks bad. Look, it looks, yeah. There's no way that you can type this, right? But it's called The New Way to Scale Facebook Ad Campaigns. Just search on my channel and it will be sent to you. All right. My CPM is too high. What can I do? What can you do? Food care. Well, I assume you're selling pain relief products. If that's the case, you probably had very, very bad Q4 because people are not buying pain relief products or problem-solving products that much in Q4, but you should have very good Q5. And Q5 is basically Q1, which is the first 3 months of the next year. So you should have very good Q5, and your CPM should drop. If you want to lower your CPMs, look at your ads. Look at the, maybe you have some footage, very aggressive footage. Maybe you have some aggressive wording, right? So adjust that. Have some custom content. If you're stealing content from other people, I do not recommend that. It's a bad idea. So have some custom content in it. And then also you can get some extra engagement on your ads, run some engagement ads on your page. That should help you to lower your CPMs as well. And by the way, I have a CPM cheat sheet here. If you DM me CPM, 3 words, three letters, CPM. DM me CPM here. I'll send you my whole CPM lowering cheat sheet, so you can apply some of those good things to your business. All right, where are we at? Bravo, thank you, my man. Thank you, Isa. How do you create your advertorial copy? Any AI prompts? Boom. I have so many for you. I have so many prompts for you. You will be amazed. If you DM me AI on Instagram, I will send you loads and loads of prompts to create your advertorials. Just DM me here. I'll send you the swipe file of advertorials. I'll just send you so much good stuff. You'll be like, shit, I mean, you're not charging for this, Alex? And I'm like, nah. I'm just giving you for free so you scale your business, you make some money, and then we become friends. When we become friends, I'll find something to sell you. All right. Should you do an advertorial? And by the way, yeah, just DM me on Instagram. Again, don't be shy. DM me AI, 2 letters. Here, Alex Fedotov AI. Send you lots of prompts, tutorials, swipe files. I'll just send you so much good stuff that you'll get your your advertorials. You'll get your advertorials dialed in. And Ioannis, that's for you, my man. Yeah, DM me on Instagram. Should you do an advertorial page before the product page where you can buy it, or just leave it? Test it out. I would recommend to test it out for some products, cheaper products, especially if you're selling the products that cost, let's say, $20. In that case, you probably don't need an advertorial. But if you're selling product, let's say this $30, $40, $50, and your product is very competitive, which means there's a lot of alternative products that people could buy, you need to absolutely use some good advertorials. But I would recommend to test it. One thing that I have learned is that assumptions are usually wrong. Like sometimes I would have an assumption about something and I was saying, oh, that would fucking crush. And then I test it and then that fucking fails. And I'm like, oh, Alex, you're not as smart as you think. And I'm like, oh, who are you to tell me this? And then it's like, it's me, Alex. Sometimes I talk to myself like that. Everyone talks to themselves. Just let's be honest. All right. But yeah, test your assumptions. Sometimes you think that certain things would work, and then they don't work, and then you just learn from that experience. The next time you actually test it and make those decisions based on data. That's the way to do it. That's the way to build a business. Make your decisions based on data. Are 2 5-minute VSLs still working for you, or are the most of your winning campaigns still mini VSLs or UGC VSL? Freak, what a name. But amazing questions. Thank you so much, Freak. For us right now, we still have VSLs working, shorter ones, like 1-minute ones, working very well. So I would say the ratio now is 50-50. At some point, it was like 90-10. So 90% of them were like longer than 5 minutes. Some of them are like 10, 15, 20 minutes. But one thing you have to realize is that this stuff is changing all the time. And so for us, like we're always in this like testing mindset. Even if something was working 3 months ago, it doesn't mean it is working now. We're just monitoring the data. We're seeing what works and what working, what doesn't. And then we're just doubling down on what works, right? So this is how we make this readjustment. We went from like 90% longer VSLs to 50% now. And the shorter ones went from 10% to like 50%. So I would recommend just to give it a test and see which format works. Once you find that format, just double down on it and run more ads. That's what I would recommend. All right. Do I need to be pro copywriter in order to do 8-figure or use AI? You don't need to be pro copywriter. Like I know some people that barely fucking speak English. Now, one of these people is speaking to you right now. My English sucks. Sometimes, my grammar is my grammar needs some work. Some people told me this, but I don't give a fuck. And you don't need to be pro copywriter. You just learn as you go. Like, don't overthink it. Most people overthink it. Like, do I have to be this? Do I have to be that? Like, just don't think. Do. Think less. Just get in it. Like, even if like initially you suck, most likely you will be pretty bad initially. Over time, you will start to suck less, and then less, and then less. And then over time, 6-12 months from now, you'll be like, gee, I'm actually pretty fucking good. So what I would recommend is, as a first step, find 10, 20 successful VSLs, advertorials, and just rewrite them. Rewrite them and understand the structure. Kind of like break it down into segments, into blocks, and understand how they're structured. So then over time, you start like connecting the dots. Okay, so here they introduce the product. Oh, here, they talk about unique mechanism. Oh, here they're talking about, social proof. Oh, here they have, some story of a person that had a transformation because of the product. And so over time, you start realizing these patterns, recognizing the patterns, and you start like, oh, now it makes sense. This is how the VSLs are structured. This is how advertorials are structured. And then you rewrite block by block each one of these successful VSLs, advertorials for your specific product. And as you rewrite, you put them to test. Some of them work, some of them don't. You make adjustments further. And that's how you find what is working for you. And then you double down on that. And then all you have to do is run more ads. That's how you make money. Just run more ads. All right. So do you have to be qualified to join Become Scaling Secrets? E-commerce Scaling Secrets, yes. E-commerce Scaling Secrets, yes. You have to be doing at least $50,000 a month in sales, or you need to have experience in e-commerce where you successfully built an e-commerce business, because we want to keep the quality of our community high. We don't want people that have not done any good numbers in e-commerce. because what we are teaching is also like very like fast pace, right? You have to bam, bam, bam. You have to execute very well. You have to learn very fast. It's like a marathon, right? It's like come in, and it's like you have to fucking run fast, and then you see it like you then see and also see other members, and you see how fast they're running, and like okay, I have to run faster. And so yeah, hello, please DM me on Instagram. I would love to see if I can support you in any way possible. If you're qualified for e-commerce scaling secrets, we'll see if we can get you in. If that's a good fit for both sides. But other than that, I have lots of free resources I can share with you to help you get that initial traction. I mean, anyone who's watching this should be running an e-commerce business doing at least minimum like 30, 50K a month. Anyone can do it. Not everyone will do it. And why people won't do it? Because you're spending too much time on TikTok. Stop watching TikTok. Stop watching funny cat videos on YouTube. I'm watching them sometimes too, but like there should be a limit. You can be watching them like 3 hours a day. Just make it 30 minutes a day. Like have some limits. Have some self-discipline. That's how you find time to scale your e-commerce business. All right, okay. With $2,000 USD, should run TikTok Shop or Facebook ads. If you have everything for TikTok Shop, you should run TikTok Shop. If you have your account, I think you need to be based in the US or have at least company in the US or be one of the countries where TikTok Shop is present. Then you should absolutely run TikTok Shop. I think it's a great platform. You need also to have inventory in the United States, which is tricky for most businesses. I would love to dig deeper into your situation. Retro sliding. And just if you can DM me on Instagram, we'd love to ask you some questions, see which platform would be the best for you. It seems like TikTok, but I need to dig a little bit deeper. So retro sliding, please DM me on Instagram, and I will I'll ask you some more questions. I'll see exactly how to help you. I have resources on both on TikTok and Facebook. So I'll send you the ones that make the most sense for you. Retro sliding, let me know if that makes sense. Can I start e-commerce in 2025? Yes, you have my permission. You can absolutely start. Ariane, my man, please go for it. Please go for it. Make 2025 your year. You can absolutely do it. Anyone can do it. Shopify trial is free, where it's like, what, $1? And then Zen Drop, CJ Dropshipping, source any products. Facebook ads is a part that you'd have to crack, or TikTok, but you can crack it as well. Like, just project it. Just project it. Okay, so people ask me all the time, Alex, should I start e-commerce business? Oh, Alex, I met this person. I probably told this before, this story, but I met this person in the airport. The person comes to me, hey, Alex, so nice to meet you. And I'm like, cool, yeah, nice to meet you as well. Alex, so like I've been watching your YouTube channel for the last 3 years. Okay, cool, beautiful, wonderful. And I was, I wanted to start I'm like, okay, so do you run like e-commerce business? Like, what do you do? It's like, yeah, like I wanted to start e-commerce business, but I didn't start yet. I'm like, okay, so for how long did you want to start an e-commerce business? And the person tells me like for the last 3 years. And I'm like, okay, can you just move a little bit faster? Like it takes 1 afternoon to start e-commerce business. It shouldn't take 3 years. Don't overthink it. Do not. Overthinking it is a bad idea. Just go at it, and you'll figure out along the way. Like, I remember when I was starting out, so back in Ukraine, and I have no English, and I have no skills, and I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. And I'm like, okay, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do e-commerce? Should I do e-commerce? Probably I shouldn't do it. And there's and start overthinking. And then one morning I just wake up and I'm like, just like, fuck it. Like just, I'll just start it out and I'll figure it out. If it doesn't work, fuck it. I'll do something else. But at least, I'm going at it with my full capacity, with my full like attention, and I will make it happen. And that was probably one of the most like important decisions I made my whole life. Just draw that line in the sand. I'm going at it. I'm starting. I'll figure it out along the way. Like you will not know all of the answers up front. Like you will never have like all of the answers laid out. People looking for this like perfect. Oh, if I launch my e-commerce business, it has to be perfect. My products need to be perfect. My ads need to be perfect. My website, everything needs to be so fucking perfect. My product like needs to be this like perfect product that never existed before, and I will never receive customer complaints, and like everything will be so perfect. Those people, they never succeed. The people that succeed are the people that just like fucking move fast. If you talk to any successful entrepreneurs, like you will just realize how fast they move. Like they learn new piece of information, they apply it immediately. And that's why they're successful, because they move fast. So, Arian, for you again, please go for it, my man. Start it. You have my full blessing, permission, everything that you were looking for. I don't know if what you were looking for, but I mean, you probably know all the answers. You should start. You should start and go for it. And I would love to see you next year. Building a successful e-commerce business. I'll get you here. We'll do an interview together, and it will be like just fucking so inspiring. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking go for it, my man. All right. Which country are you from? I'm from Serbia, looking to move to Dubai. I am from Ukraine, and I moved to the United States 4 years ago, relocating to a better environment like Dubai. I moved to Miami. I think it's one of the best decisions you can ever make. Just better environment for business, better environment for your family, for yourself, surrounding yourself with higher level people, people that are building something. I think it's one of the best decisions you can ever make. So Louis07, great stuff. Move to Dubai. I think it's a great decision. How can I kill a competitor in Facebook? Okay. So depending what that competitor is doing to you, if they're just like competing with you in an honest way, then you can just make better ads and have better funnel. So you can have higher or average order value, higher LTV than your competitor. And then eventually they won't be able to compete with you. So that is an honest, truthful, just like straightforward way of killing your competition. If you want to do it maybe not in the cleanest way, or maybe your competitor is not doing it in the cleanest way possible, then you can DMCA them. For example, for our brands, we're taking down about 1,000 competitors, like websites, domain names, every month, 1,000, because people are ripping our stuff up. People are like, Alex, like why you don't share your brands like on YouTube? That's the answer. Like most people would just try to rip it, and those that know our brands know our brands. Like it doesn't take like a rocket science to figure out their brands. But this is kind of like the space where people are just ripping each other off. You can get inspired by other people, and that's totally cool. But if you just like ripping someone else's content and landing pages, it's not a good business practice. It will get you to a certain level, but if you want to like truly make some massive numbers, you have to just innovate and create something of your own. That's the answer, Giovanni. Let me know if that makes sense. Do you only make 9 to 16 ads with 4 to 5 safe zone, or do you upload both placements? 916. I think 916 is our biggest placement. We still do a lot of square. For feeds. Man, I mean, I should invite my media buyers here. these very technical, but from my understanding, as I remember, this 916 is majority of our ads. Frick is broad still king. Yeah, Advantage Plus is probably like majority of our ad spend right now. Broad audiences for sure for us at least. We're in the health and beauty space. If you're in another niche, interest might be working for you, or specific kind of interest, demographics, behaviors might be working well for you. For us, broad is the best because it's the most scalable type of audience. Food care. I've been selling this product for more than a year now. CPM was $15, $20, but now it is $50, $60. Is because of the season or something? Please help me. Yes, it is because of the season. Last Q4 this Q4 has been very competitive. But Q1, which is Q5, should be very good for you. Food care. Let's connect. Like 2 weeks from now, let's have the same conversation. Make sure to join my live call and update me on your CPMs. Would love to see how we can help you and also apply some of those things that I shared with you, which is run some engagement ads. And then make sure you have some engagement and comments and likes on your posts. That will help you to lower your CPMs. Make sure you don't have anything super aggressive in your ads. That will increase your CPMs. Food care. Food care. Let me know if that makes sense. Agree. Okay, I have a mentality-based question. Do you think we should talk to ourselves for maximum growth? Agree. If you should talk to yourself, yeah. So, you'll talk to yourself one way or another. Like, I think it's self-talk is something that you can't eliminate. You're human, but how you talk to yourself makes all the difference. If you talk to yourself in a negative way, if you're beating yourself all the time, it's like, for example, you launch e-commerce business and it doesn't work out from the first try. And most people will say, oh, fuck, I failed. Oh, what did I think? I thought that I could do it. But I've never run a business before. No one in my family ran a business before. Even my loser friends never run a business before. So why should I be the one? So that's one way to talk to yourself, right? Another way to talk to yourself is, hey, I fucked it up. And that's okay. Fuck it. I'll learn from this experience and next time I'll do it better. A little bit better. Like a little bit better. Just talk to yourself good. like leave all of the negative. One thing I've realized, the more you grow, the more people will be like, it's this fucking guy. Like he's, there will be a lot of like critics and people will be criticizing you and people will be talking bad about you. This is inevitable part of success. Like find me one person that is successful that doesn't have fucking army of haters. Like army, people that criticize them, don't like them, whatever, right? Maybe they don't like your voice, they don't like your face, they don't like the business that you run, they don't like whatever. Like they don't like something about you. So all of those people will try to talk to you negatively. So why should you talk to yourself negatively? Leave that job to them. Don't do their job for themselves, right? Like they should do their job. You should do your job and talk to yourself positively. You fucked it up? Fine. Like it's okay. You will learn from that experience and next time you'll emerge stronger than fucking anyone else. And every time you make a mistake, you learn from it. You make a mistake, you learn from it. And that's over time, you build the self-confidence. It's like you're just reflecting on your wins. And every mistake, like thinking about every like bad thing that happened to me or things that didn't work out, each one of those were like lessons. And I became smarter from those. And every one of those makes you a better entrepreneur. If you think there's like entrepreneur on planet Earth that never fucked it up, that never made a big mistake, you're delusional. Like every entrepreneur, no matter how successful, made some bad decisions, made some bad mistakes. Like, so don't idealize, people, because the problem is like people post the shit on Instagram, people post the Lamborghinis and like, and they like their life is so perfect and they go on vacations and it's like they just live this like perfect life without showing what it actually takes and what it actually took them and how many mistakes they've made. And so just realize that behind the scenes, every entrepreneur makes mistakes. Behind the scenes, every business is messy. Like no business is perfect. Business might be looking perfect like on surface. I mean, try to reach out to Facebook support. Try to reach out to Facebook support and get something done. Good luck. You'll just realize how messy those big businesses are. So if you think your business is messy, it's not messy. It's just normal. That's a business. There are some things that, you always have to fix in a business. You're constantly trying to make it as the best you can. And also as a human, you're trying to make the best as you can. So don't be hard on yourself. Leave that job to other people. Delegate it to them. But talk nicely to yourself, talk good. Like, hey, I've learned from these mistakes. I'm a winner. I'll fucking win. I'm a winner. I'll fucking win. I'm a winner. I'll fucking win. All right. Ecom. Alex, what will your strategy to create static creatives massively and regularly? Hire a designer, train them, and use AI. That's it, Isa. Just hire a designer, give them directions, train them, use AI, Midjourney, what are these? DaVinci, like there's a bunch of these different tools such as Google AI Images, AI Creatives, and you can pump a lot of volume using AI. If statics is your main kind of like ad type, you can pump a lot of stuff very, very cost effectively and very fast. So you literally can have one designer and pump like 200, 300, 500 creatives a month. Let me know if that makes sense, sir. Okay, I just started out my dropshipping journey, has set up the whole website, and Christmas is almost here. Any ideas? Any idea how I can run ads? My ad budget is around $40. If your ad budget is around $40, I wouldn't run ads. This is very low ad budget. So I would stick with organic strategies, TikTok organic, TikTok shop, just stick with organic. Your ad budget is simply too low. Harpon. And don't worry about Christmas. Like, don't put these like unnecessary pressures on yourself. Oh, this is Christmas. So fucking what? This is not your first Christmas. This is not your last Christmas. Like, if you do the job that you need to do right now and you accumulate the skills in the next like 3, 6, 12 months from now, by next Christmas, you'll be savage entrepreneur. And you'll be able to destroy next Christmas. I remember, I had these friends, e-commerce people, like e-commerce entrepreneurs doing some massive numbers, and they were doing like $1 million a day on Q4. That was about like 6 years ago. And I would be fucking beating myself. I would be beating myself because they were doing $1 million a day and I was only doing like $100,000 a day. And I would be beating myself because like I didn't do those numbers. But the only thing I had to just realize is that fuck it, I'll spend the next 12 months preparing and sharpening my sword and accumulating the skills. And then next year I'll do it. And I did. And so the most important thing is your skill. Like if you have the skill, yes, you might not get what you want right now, but you will eventually get it. It's not even a question. You will get it as long as you have the skills. So focus on accumulating skills. And yeah, if you're low on budget, just go TikTok organic. All right. What CPA can I expect in US, UK market with cosmetics beauty product at $80 selling price if creatives or landing page are good? It depends what kind of product that is. I don't know much about the product. It depends how good your I need Jack. Like I need more context for this. But I mean overall, like the range for your CPA will be from like $60 to like $20. Depends how good your product is, how differentiated it is from your competition. And it could be $80 CPA, right? If you're if the elements of your funnel are not on point, or if you have, let's say, bad creatives in the first place, or if your funnel is not maximized. So for example, we're selling the product for $50 on the front end, and our average order value is about $130. What that tells you? That tells you that our funnels are decent, right? So we're able to maximize our average order value. So even with like $60, $70 CPA, we're still able to be profitable because of our funnels. That is the power of the funnel. And by the way, DM me funnels on Instagram. DM me funnels on Instagram. Alex Fedotov 3F at the end. DM me. Don't be shy. Shy people don't get rich. DM me funnels, and I'll send you some awesome resources on funnels. Just DM me funnels. DM me funnels. It's here, Alex Fedotov, and I'll send you some good stuff. Sina, my man, I joined ESS today. Funnels, advertorials via sales will 10x my revenue in less than a month. Let's fucking go. Sina is a legend. He's a young entrepreneur from Canada, absolutely crushing it. And now he was in our Brand Builders Academy program. Now just joined ESS. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, my man. Let's crush it. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at 1 million months. 1 million months, man. Like we record this, and then I'll just come back to it 1 year from now. You'll be at 1 million months, probably even more. So yeah, looking forward to see you absolutely destroy. Sina is a legend. So yeah, can I send you my store to check if I make it right? I made some adjustments to the store you sent to me. For sure, please send it. Please send it to me on Instagram. I would love to see how I can help you. All right. Ken Bummer. Hi, Alex. Do you believe that easy money has gone from e-com? We have seen substantially increased CPMs and overall competition this year. Market feels very hot. Who is winning in this current market? Who is winning are the companies that do brands. Like if, I made a lot of money just like drop shipping random products. And that has been very, very good a few years ago. But it's not the case anymore. Right now, in order to succeed and do well, you need to have solid brand, right? I mean, you can get to like 50, 100K a month, still no problem. And probably even higher than that. But if you want to really like ramp up to like millions of dollars per month, you need Amazon, you need Native, you need AppLove, and you need all of these other platforms you need to maximize Google, YouTube, in order to have like well-rounded business. If you're purely reliant on Meta for your business, then yeah, your business is very vulnerable. And I would not, I would not recommend to over-rely on Meta in general. Meta seems like, they're making some poor decisions. See, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, even very successful companies are making poor decisions. So how can you beat yourself for making poor decisions? And even if like multi-billion companies are making poor decisions, Facebook is making poor decisions, stupid decisions. So don't beat yourself. You will, you'll find your way. Just don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard. All right, I stuck on product research. I see this question here on Instagram. Ooh, some good questions here. Ooh. I mean, so many questions here, and I know I have not even answered all of these questions. So for that, please make sure that you DM me at ecomdaddy.com. No, it's actually Alex Fedotov, 3F at the end, and I will send you some good stuff. I'll send you product research materials. I'll send you ads materials, funnels, VSLs, advertorials, anything you need help with. Alex Fedotov, 3F at the end. DM me. DM me. Don't be shy. Shy people don't get rich. Remember that. If someone wakes you up 3 a.m. in the morning and someone asks you, do shy people get rich? What you should answer? You should answer, no, shy people don't get rich. All right. And Medic, best YouTube channels to learn from, and where did you learn from, Alex? Best YouTube channel, it's called Alex Fedotov and Mark Build Brands. These are best YouTube channels for e-commerce. I mean, I'm learning from different people. I'm myself in like different masterminds with like people that are running $100 million businesses, $500 million businesses. Many of my friends that we meet like every week, every few weeks, running $100 million businesses. So I think over time, you just become super selective about information. And overall, like you have to be extremely selective who you're learning from. Because a lot of people just give you bad information. Bad. And so now if you learn bad information, then, and you try to make it work and it doesn't work, then you would have to spend a lot of time on learning that bad information. And that is not very effective. So I would just be very selective who I'm learning from. Yeah. And ideally learn from like few people. Like don't try to learn from like 20 different people. Just choose like 1-2 people that you want to learn from that have a particular way of doing business. And then just like binge watch everything they have. Binge watch. All right. So what are the best? Okay, hi Alex, what are the best alternatives to Funnelish? Why do you use it so bad? I mean, Funnelish is okay. Funnelish is okay. It's actually okay. It's functional. You can do a few $100,000 a month on Funnelish, no problem. It's a good platform to start with. But then, yeah, if you want more sophisticated features, then check out Champ. But if you're using Checkout Champ, you'll need a developer. You'll move slower. It has better subscription management, better merchant account management. So it's kind of like more sophisticated one. But if you're doing less than 1 million months, like let's say even like less than 500K a month, you shouldn't be worried about that. You should get to those numbers with Funnelish, no problem. As long as your funnels are actually good, you have good upsells, you have good cross sells, you have good bundling, you have good AOV optimization, you have good funnel structure. And if you need help with any of those, Alex, I'm Alex too. Just DM me here, funnels. I'll send you some good structures, good examples, and I'll see how I can help you. So, by the way, guys, if you need help, like with, I mean, I shared a lot of good stuff. I have not answered all of the questions that you guys have. However, if you send me your question that you just sent here, please send it to me directly on Instagram. I'll answer that for you. And also we'll send you some extra resources to help you with your businesses. And if you need help with your business, sometimes we need help. Sometimes like, just kind of like beating our head against the wall and trying to make something work. And then it turns out like, shit, I mean, I should have asked someone for help, someone who's done it before, like Ecom Daddy. So if you need help with any of that, we'd love to help you out. We have 2 programs that we help entrepreneurs with. Brand Builders Academy. This is for entrepreneurs that want to get the initial traction, get to the first $1,000 a day, get that initial momentum, accumulate the skills. That Brand Builders Academy. And if you're already a successful entrepreneur, you're already doing at least 30, 50K a month, you want to get to 300, 500, $1 million per month and beyond, our program, E-commerce Scaling Secrets, can serve you very well. If you're interested in any of these, you need help, you just realize. It's also end of the year, right? So you can put it on taxes, deduct your taxes, pay less taxes legally, which is amazing. Just DM me on Instagram. DM me ready. If you say ready on Instagram, I know you're ready. Because if you're ready, I'm also ready. Now, I'll ask you some questions. I want to make sure that I can help you actually, but I have lots of good stuff to share with you, both free and paid. And we'd love to help you. So yeah, I appreciate you so much for joining. Great questions. Didn't answer all of them. Would love to answer them. If you DM me, I'll answer them throughout the day when I have time. And then I'll see you guys next time. It's been a phenomenal session, phenomenal questions. I mean, questions were just like, if there was a context for the best, if there was like Oscars, like for the best fucking questions, like you guys would absolutely fucking win that. So amazing questions here. Thank you so much for joining. Message me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram with any of the questions you have. Don't be shy. Shy people don't get rich. So don't be that person. Don't be shy. DM me on Instagram. Let's connect there. And I will see you guys next time. Throughout the week. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Enjoy time with your families. Just have a good, relaxing time. And then we crush 2025. 25. New Year resolutions. If you want to do New Year resolutions, just do them now. Don't be like most people when they do like New Year resolutions on a new year. Do New Year resolutions fucking now. And think about what you want to achieve next year. And if I can support you on that journey with any resources, free content, our programs, our community, our events, would love to be part of that as well. And would love to meet you in person in the next year. So thank you so much for joining. And let's have a beautiful, beautiful, amazing end of this year. Let's crush it. And let's get into 2025 like crazy.